Welcome to the Hobo Awards. To start our show tonight, a Hobo Awards tradition. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the vocal stylings of Miss Debbie Smith.
I've done this for several years. It is my joy and my honor to do this, but I have to put a caveat out there. I am not a professional singer. If your eyes start to bleed or you pass out, that's perfectly normal. It's a short song, just put up with it. There's a pretty good chance I'll fuck it up, but don't worry. It is theater downtown. Let me tell you all a story about theater downtown. It was released in 2019 and then COVID came around. They found a new place and put on some kick-ass shows, and now we're all here to watch the Hobo Awards, that is. Empty tin cans, spray painted with metallic paint. Really cheesy. Duck Hunter shoots Angel, had a journalist come to town to see if two brothers really shot an angel down. Front page was an oldie, but we took her for a stroll, but changed all the sexes around because that's how we roll. Always forward, never straight. Bright new Boise had a man confront his son. Man working in a Hobby Lobby really wasn't fun. Dance Nation showed us all an adolescent world and made us all feel like a 13-year-old girl. Hormones, teenage angst, good time. The goat or who Sylvia tells a common tale of life about a man who fucks a goat and really pisses off. If you think that's freaky, I'm about to prove you wrong, because Fool for Love had siblings who loved to get it on. Half siblings, but still. Luckily, the last show was really wholesome. We Three Queens by Billy Ray's How the Season Ends. About 3 performers, all on drag, who always will be friends. Now the votes have all been tallied, and now it won't be long till we find out who the winners are, and I finish the stupid song. Downtown, your choice for cutting edge theater.
Part of the show every time we do it. Yes. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 15th annual Hobo Awards. Like Debbie said in the song, we finished our season in 2019, and then the world ended, and then we did shows outside of this space, and then we're in a new space, and we carried the 3, and yeah, sure, 15th, whatever. Anyway, welcome to the Hobo Awards. We are so excited to celebrate the 2024-2025 season here in our new location, which is 1 year old. We have been here for 1 year, and we have put on some incredible shows, and at least 2 were profitable. So we started out the season with Duck Hunter Shoots Angel, which was I had a personal connection to the show. I co-directed with Jesse Byron, which is somewhere. Amazing show, amazing cast. It's about a jaded New York tabloid reporter who comes to Alabama to see if these 2 hunters really did shoot an angel. It's very moving, very touching. As the co-director of the show, I can assure you we did not harm any angels during the making of the show, but we did shoot a shitload of ducks. Unrelated, how's the chili? Our second show, of course, was The Front Page, which is an American classic. One of the best things about this show was it's in the public domain, which means it's free. I work for free! But because it's in the public domain, our director, Sarah James, right over here, as Debbie said, she gender swapped a lot of the roles. which is it made the show a unique spin, and I think was one of the things that contributed to being a big success. So in keeping with that spirit, we're going to do that same kind of avant-garde casting for our next season. We're going to be doing an all-male version of Steel Magnolias. Yes! The classic August Wilson's Fences with an all-Asian cast. And of course, White Hamilton. Let's be honest, it's pretty terrible, but it is historically accurate. So, the next show after that was A Bright New Boise by Samuel D. Hunter, directed by James Kitchens. That is the show. It was a great show. I personally, I mean, I'm not just saying this because it's part of my lines, but no, I genuinely loved this show. I thought it was an amazing show. The performances were great. It was just a really moving and touching show. It is a show about a group of co-workers that come together during their 10-minute breaks to talk about loss and the power of belief and having existential crisis about making amends with the past at a Hobby Lobby, which is the most unrealistic part of the show. If you're looking for faith, you won't find it in a Hobby Lobby. I mean, I can't even find an American-made Eat, Pray, Love sign or a health plan with birth control. I mean, they don't even have barcode scanners there. Like you have to take your stuff to the counter. It's like lasers are of the devil or something. I don't know. Anyway, it was a great show regardless. We loved it. So Bright New Boise was the third show of the season, and then the next show we did was Dance Nation. Also a wonderful show. It's a show we've been wanting to do at Theater Downtown for a long time, directed by Tawny Stevens. The show is about a group of middle school dancers that are finding about themselves and growing up and the emotional turmoil of competing in these competitive dance competitions. And the unique thing about this show was all of the middle school dancers were played by full-grown adults. And there's a little-known community theater bylaw that states if you give an adult a role that was meant for a child, the next season you have to make good on that. So next season we're going to be doing Glengarry Glen Ross, Miss Jenkins' third grade homeroom class, Capri Suns are for closers. Anyway, the next show after that was The Goat by Edward Albee. Now that is a show that is a true Theater Downtown show. That is a weird, twisted show. It's an amazing show by Edward Albee, directed by Kelsey Crawford. It starred Nick Crawford and Holly Dykeman as a married couple. Amazing performances by both of them. They played a married couple that their marriage unravels when it's discovered that the husband has fallen in love with a goat. Now, Holly and Nick are both incredibly dedicated method actors, and they went above and beyond for this. For example, Holly, during the rehearsal period at night, when she would go home, she would sleep in a separate bedroom from her partner, Bo, to experience what it felt like to be emotionally distant from her partner. And Nick fucked a goat. Guys, it was alive. He's not making that mistake twice. Anyway, wonderful show, great show, great show. And then, of course, after that was Fool for Love by Sam Shepard, directed by Cameron Clark, who's here. Now, I have talked to people who know me. I have not been the world's biggest fan of Sam Shepard. Sarah knows what I'm talking about. I saw what could possibly be the worst production of a Sam Shepard show ever in college, in Huntington College in Montgomery, when they did Buried Child. And from that point on, I hated Sam Shepard. But I'm pleased to say that this show made me a convert. It made me believe in the power of Sam Shepard as a playwright. I'm excited to see more of his work. Also, this show starred who I think is the sexiest actor in Birmingham, Josh Roberts. The overalls, baby. And then finally, the last show of our season was the Billy Ray Bruton classic, We Three Queens. Performed in, I forget, 2008, 6, I can't remember. But anyway, it was a revival show. It was a big hit. It was a wonderful show. And oddly enough, it was the most expensive show to produce. I mean, you wouldn't believe it if you saw what we had. But no, truly it was. And it had nothing to do with the production design or anything like that. It was just all these import tariffs. The cocaine budget was astronomical. So we're still paying that one off. So please give generously. We appreciate it. Anyway, enough of my yakking. Here to present tonight our first award for Best Cameo. Actually, a cameo, in case you were wondering, a cameo is a role in a show that is very brief but leaves a lasting impression on the overall story. Things like, I don't know, the bailiff in 12 Angry Men, the preacher in Our Town, AIDS in Rent. Kevin Van Heining helped me write some of these jokes. If you don't like any of them, they're his. So, but here to present the award for Best Cameo, please welcome board members Doug O'Neill and Jennifer Strickland.
Do we have music while we get to the stage?
No, we don't have music because we're the people in charge of the budget and we're not spending money on frivolous things.
As the finance chair, I'm good with that.
As the treasurer, I concur. Now, what Mike may have gotten wrong is that Webster's dictionary defines cameo as an oval piece of jewelry carved in relief in two contrasting colors. Why is that relevant?
You're about to tell us.
Because we have these envelopes that are in two contrasting colors. So, should we present it for the men first or the ladies first?
Do we ask the audience?
Men first or ladies first? Ladies! Ladies first. Very good. So, for every category tonight, there are 2 awards. One voted on by the audience, and one voted on by our jury, which is our board of directors. So, we'll begin with the Audience Choice Award for Best Female Cameo. And the nominees are Anslyn Pilkington for the front page, Jennifer Trinidad for the front page, Alyssa B for the front page, Chelsea Knight, Duck Hunter Shoots Angel, and Holly Dykeman for Dance Nation. And the Audience Choice Hobo Award goes to, I'm so excited I can never get these things open, Holly Dykeman! Come on down! We're the first contestant on the Hobo Award!
Mike the Silver.
Oh, so.
Would you like to say a few words?
Words. Thank you very much. What a cool thing that we did.
Thank you so much. Holly Dykeman! Would you like to tell everybody who won the Audience Choice Award on the men's side there, Jennifer?
Forget it. Okay, so the best cameo, male audience choice. The nominees are Jared Brumley, Duck Hunter Shoots Angel. Ichabod Temperance, the front page. Isaiah Pierce, the front page. Lee Green, We Three Queens. Joshua Eubanks for We Three Queens. Winner, Isaiah Pierce for the front page.
He's very excited and he's happy.
Yay!
Ladies and gentlemen, Leslie Johnson.
See me a lot, probably.
Yes, for sure.
Well, after the silver cans come the golden cans. That was my nickname in college.
Oh, God!
Yes, indeed. bit on the nose, but I liked it. So, best cameo female, the Board Jury Award. The nominees are the same as before: Anselin Pilkington, Jennifer Trinidad, Alyssa B. for the front page, Chelsea Knight for Duck Hunter Shoots Angel, and Holly Dykeman for Dance Nation. And the Hobo Award goes to Holly Dykeman! Congratulations. Yes.
Just stay up there.
You don't know what to do with your hands. Holly Dykeman.
And the jury award, again, Jerry Brumley, Duck Hunter Shoots Angel, Ichabod Temperance, the front page, Isaiah Pierce, the front page, Lee Green, We Three Queens, and Joshua Eubank for We Three Queens. And the winner of the gold can, Joshua Eubank, We Three Queens.
We accept his award on his behalf.
Thank you to everyone who voted, and thank you to our winners and everybody who came to see the shows. And we're looking forward to a great next season, aren't we?
We are, absolutely, yes. Come often. Yes.
Thank you, guys. Next up, we have a word from the president of the board, and my favorite person on the board, Mrs. Sarah J. Well, I understand.
I'm there no longer. Leslie asked me to say a few words, and I knew if I didn't base it around some structure, I would just ramble for 20 minutes. So I'm going to give you some dates. November 10th, 2019, we were doing Our Town at BFT, which was a fucking incredible show. Holly was in it. That night, a bunch of us went to Rojo, and I got a text from somebody, I don't know, finding out that we had lost our space. And the Boggs brothers had told Bates that night we were in the middle of doing Mr. Burns, which is a show about the apocalypse or post-apocalypse, so it was pretty appropriate. The next date is August 5th, 2022. That was opening night of The Crucible, which was also at BFT, but was Theater Downtown's first show since the pandemic. We managed to do Small Mouse Sounds at Edgewood Dance, which was an incredible show. But that was the only, it was an incredible show. Directed by the amazing Jonathan Sweat, who I think I saw. But that was the only show of that season, the previous season, that we were able to do, and it broke our hearts because we had an incredible season. And so The Crucible was really exciting because that was our first show that we had been able to do since the pandemic, since Small Mouse Sound, since losing our space. And we still didn't have a space, but it felt really, really fucking good to do a show for Theater Downtown. June 27th, 2024 was the first time I saw the Civil Axe throwing place, the first time I entered this building. It looked like an axe throwing place. It didn't look like this at all. August 1st, 2024, I signed the lease for this building. November 1st, 2024, yeah, 2024, that was last year. Duck Hunter Shoots Angel opens. And rehearsals had started in September. We had gotten all of the construction done from August to the end of September, rehearsed October, opened November. It was really fast. And for the first time as the president of the board, I got to say, "Welcome to Theater Downtown," in the actual Theater Downtown. And then next one is in the future. October 24th, 2025 is opening night of our second season in our space. Becky Nurse of Salem, directed by me, starring some amazing people. Sarah Rule wrote it. She's not in it, she wrote it. So please make sure and go ahead and get your tickets to that, because it really is. Look at our set, it's amazing. The cast is incredible. Just please go ahead and get your tickets.
And
You don't
Sarah
want to
built
miss
it.
Sarah built the set.
I built
learned how to
a lot
use
of
the
this
shop
set.
saw.
Look at this railing. I built this all by myself.
Sarah.
You're welcome. I feel like a W. And now I'm gonna give you some dates in the past. September 16th, 2012 was my first show with Theater Downtown. It was the read-through of Dracula, and I met that guy. October 11th, 2015, we got married at
10 years ago today.
that was the next part of the story. Thanks. So yeah, October 11th, 2025 is our 10-year anniversary. I do have some thank yous because I have to. So first of all, thank you to Mike because I would have lost my shit and there wouldn't still be a Theater Downtown if he hadn't been there for me over so many nights over the past 5 years trying to get us into this space. Thank you to BFT and Rhonda Erbrick for allowing us to do the Crucible there and everything. Mark Raby and Encore Theater Gallery, Tam DeVolt and TNT, Kyle Bass and Homewood Theater. All so kind to us and helped us stay alive while we didn't have a home. Josh Roberts, Mindy Egan, Ken Saunders, Laura Turner and Chuck Riley in Avenue D, Andrew Duxbury, Carlo Joseph, Stephen Ross, Rojo and Lainey Clark, Leeds Arts Council and Brandy McLaren, Del Shores and Emerson Collins, BJ Underwood, Flannery and Matt Whaley. I think it was 2 5-gallon tubs spraying this entire room with paint.
More than that.
Yeah, so it was a lot of paint. Let's see who else. Julia Jones, Nancy Witt, Cahaba Brewing, Birmingham Mountain Radio, Shirley and Hillis Cunliffe, Mike's parents, my parents, Terry and Lauren James, Bates, Leslie, Marlena, Darius, Blake, Marcus, Bart, Karen, Robbie, AG, Jesse, Doug, Jennifer, and Lee. All of you, I couldn't have done it without you. None of us have done it without you. You're amazing. And last of all, thank you to Sal Saperstein. The
Thank you all. Echoing what you said, thank you all for supporting Theater Downtown. It really means the world to us. We appreciate all of you being here, so thank you very much. The next award we're giving out tonight is for Best Newcomer. This is for the person that is first time they've appeared on the Theater Downtown stage. It's a great award. There is also a Theater Downtown bylaw that states that if you win this award, you must fight to the death the Theater Downtown old comer, Debbie Smith. So here to present the award for Best Newcomer, board member Bart Pitchford.
Hello. I'm neither funny like Mike, nor graceful like Sarah. So I'm going to just kind of get through the award. I do want to thank everyone for coming out. I especially want to thank the board for welcoming me this year. I started just a few shows back, and I'm just so amazingly excited to be part of the Theater Downtown world because ever since I got to Alabama from Austin, I'd heard about Theater Downtown, and then it shut down, and I was super depressed because I would never and I'm here now. So I'm going to read essentially the best newcomer that we have. The nominees obviously are way too many to mention. I do want to say, like, part of the reason why newcomers are so important is because we have to continually refresh the bloodline of the art in order to make sure that we're keeping viable.
We don't want to see the same damn people every time.
That's right.
But we're pretty.
Yes, you are.
Julie, we want to see Julie.
But we are delighted to have so many new faces at Theater Downtown this year, and the Hobo Award goes to Isaiah Pierce. It's on. Oh no!
Thank you.
I'm so excited.
Go, Isaiah.
All right, Isaiah.
Well deserved.
Well done.
The next award that we're giving out is for Best Poster. And here to present this award for no reason at all, Lee Green.
Sparkling jacket. My beautiful wife, 25 years. I'm just so obviously just being on the stage. I've been involved with Theater Downtown since since it started, and as has Delane, and it's like it's such a thrill to be on this stage, and it's so important to me, and just something that's so like from my heart to be able to present something to someone, to my wife, who has done like so much for our theater with her art and with her passion, and how much she has done. Also, she has created these. I just want to like little plug too. She's created these incredible Flex Pass boxes, so like check those out. Get everybody here for being such great supporters of us over the years. So this is a very, very special award, and the best part of this award is that I know who is going to be the recipient. Of course, but the drama is, which one is going to be which poster is going to be the winner. This is the Audience Choice Award. The nominees are Duck Hunter Shoots Angel, The Front Page, A Bright New Boise, Dance Nation, The Goat, Full for Love, and We Three Queens. And the what do you win?
Of course, he's going to win.
And the hobo goes to
Who could it be?
We Three Queens. This is Best Poster, the board jury award. And the nominees are Duck Hunter Shoots Angel, The Front Page, The Bright New Boise, Dance Nation, The Goat, Full for Love, We Three Queens. Seven.
She's very busy.
Surprisingly, they're all, yeah. And Delane has done every poster and program for the past almost 20 years.
Wow. Sure ruined it.
And the winner for Best Poster, the board jury award is Full for Love.
Brains, everybody. I believe, I made some notes here. I believe it was Stanislavski that said it best: there are no small parts, only parts for actors who are also small. Wait, that's wrong.
Makes sense.
No. There's no actors who perform small parts when a part can be small. Well, this is, I use ChatGPT for this. So I'm not sure. Wait, parts and performances are small, but acting is big and actors are bigger. This doesn't make any sense. I'm going to use the Gemini app, I think. Anyway, I'm going to figure this out. Here to present the nominees for Best Supporting Performances are the other married couple on the board, Karen Clark Morgan and Robbie Morgan.
Okay, Jesus people. If y'all know me, you know I don't dress up.
You look great.
Let's go, costume director.
I guess we go with the dudes first, right? Okay. Best Supporting Actor.
Okay.
Male. The nominees are, I have to find my light. Isaiah Pierce, Duck Hunter Shoots Angel. Jonathan Goldstein, Duck Hunter Shoots Angel. Isaiah Pierce, A Bright New Boise. Josh Roberts, Full for Love. And Isaiah Pierce.
Yeah. That's right.
So the winner for the audience choice is, I can't do it. Isaiah Pierce, Bright New Boise.
Let's begin a workout.
Hi again, Leslie.
How you doing? Thank you.
Okay. So, do I need to call out
No.
No, yeah.
There we got it.
And Josh. Okay.
You got it.
The winner for the the jury choice board is Isaiah Pierce. He was fucking fabulous.
Wasn't he great?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, my turn. So, I'm in the last place highway.
That's making you nervous.
Yes. Because I'm not nervous at all.
He's never on stage.
I'm on stages when I'm building. So anyway, this is Best Supporting Actor Female, and this is Audience Choice. All right, we got Leslie Johnson. Duck Hunter. We also have Leslie Johnson for the front page. We have Karen Clark for Bright New Boy. We have Marlena Elliott dancing. And Penny Thomas, We Three Queens. All right.
That's a damn good category. Hell yeah.
And the Hobo Award goes to
This is audience choice.
Audience Choice, yes. Karen Clark.
Okay, no, really, I'm actually gonna cry. Okay. Okay.
All right, now let's jump over to the board's choice. Again, Leslie Johnson, Duck Hunter Shoots Angel.
Yes.
Leslie Johnson, the front page. Karen Clark, Bright Boise. Marlena Elliott, Dance Nation. Penny Thomas for We Three. And the winner is
Judge.
yeah, this is for the
Wood.
Miss Leslie Johnson for Duck Hunter.
Don't give that one to Isaiah.
He's not getting it. He's probably actually going to get another one.
Speech.
Thank you. I'm so glad to get this award for playing a guy.
So I checked the other AI and figured it out. It says that a supporting performance is the number of individual parts in a typical carburetor that vary depending on the complexity of the vehicle. Well, the robot said it must be right. Anyway, the next award we're giving out is for best lead performance, and that is best performance by an actor that is dull, heavy, and toxic to the environment. Sorry, that's best lead performance.
Yeah.
Although I've met my fair share of lead actors that are toxic. But, here to present both of those awards, board member Marlena Elliott.
I'm not that funny, but I am adorable. So for the best leading actor, female audience choice, the nominees are, we got Penny Thomas for Duck Hunter. Julie Meadows for the front page. Holly Jackson for the goat. Sarah James for Fool for Love. Oh, and it's so funny. It says, and the Hobo Award goes to, like, he wants me to say that. And the Hobo Award goes to. I think I got the wrong one. I'm so
Oh.
Sarah James for Fool for Love. Thanks.
Yeah.
So the jury award for same category and same nominees. Same nominees.
Yes, you are.
We have Holly Jackman.
y'all. I'm leaving.
Okay, so now we have the best leading actor, male, the audience choice. We have the nominees, Chuck Duck for Duck Hunter Shoots Angel. Darius Young Darius Young Williams for Bright New Boys. Nick Crawford for The Goat. Ken Seal for Fool for Love. David Brown for We Three Queens. And the winner is. Bitch did such a great job. Like, this
She's
is
so cute.
I don't get dressed up either. I was going to wear a t-shirt tonight, but somebody convinced me to wear something else. Thank you. And for those of you who saw my Facebook post and are still scared to come up and talk to me, I promise it's okay. It's okay. But thank you very much, and I really enjoyed doing this, and it made me fall in love with acting again. So.
Terry, can you get your award and get back into your sorry. Enjoy this cute.
It's all about you. All right.
All about my
Now, as we alluded to earlier tonight, as Sarah mentioned in her speech, we had what we call the Lost season at Theater Downtown. That was the season of shows that were performed, well, let's just say, in and outside of really weird circumstances. So, here to present some special awards for the Lost season of Theater Downtown, board member Leslie Johnson.
Tired of looking at me yet?
Never.
Not while I'm wearing this anyway.
Bend over!
Tonight, and of course to all of my fellow board members. We kind of came up to a point where we were like, are we doing this? Is this going to happen? Because, someone's going to have to do something. And we all kind of were able to come together to get this together. So thank you all for being here. It means a lot to us, especially being here for a year. As Mike already alluded, at this point in the ceremony, we take time to remember and reflect upon the productions that we have now dubbed the Lost Season. Most of you already know it because we've been talking about it, but to those who don't, there were 4 shows that Theater Downtown produced between the loss of our space at 5th Avenue Antiques and the finding of our home here at 4th Avenue last year. And this, as we already have said, maybe not as much as we could, was not easy. But Theater Downtown persevered, as it always does.
Woo! Yes!
And these shows were dope. Here are the winners of Theater Downtown's Lost season. So if you were a part of that season, this is for you. You can come up here and get the award, and now fight about it later.
I get the Emmys.
I don't care, right? It doesn't matter. But yeah, just come on up. You want to say a little something, and maybe you should too if it's you, because that was a little while ago, and those were great shows, and it's a minute to just have a minute to think about it. But anyway, so for the best last show at Fifth Avenue, Mr. Burns.
This was the very first show that I auditioned for, and I was still in college. I think I was like a sophomore or junior in college, and I was so nervous to like even audition or like start to act outside of the educational
Sphere.
world. And so I just remember when I saw a show that Marcus directed there. I forget what show. What was?
Boy Gets Girl.
Probably.
Boy Gets Girl.
Boy Gets Girl. And then everyone was so nice. They're like, you should audition for us. And I was like, okay. And so I did audition. And then Alex, he put me in the show. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. And I was like, you know, meeting people and like acting outside of school. And it was just so awesome. And then they asked me to be on the board. And I did it. And then theater downtown. Oh my gosh, I'm trying not to cry. It's just that, you know, everyone was so nice, and they welcomed me, and they just helped me grow, not only as like a person, but an artist. And I'm just so grateful for Theater Downtown, and I'm just so awesome to be here. So thank you, Theater Downtown. This is awesome.
I'll just say, like, it was a great, I mean, it's an incredible experience. The show is like, it was just so beautifully staged, very, very uniquely done show, and it's a show about, as Mike mentioned, you know, so a show about a reimagining of the future, and it's like, it became a symbol of Theater Downtown, and like what we had to do and endure, and like the folks that really helped to, you know, everybody was such an important part of bringing that back, and of course, you know, Sarah, I mean, you've been just huge, and just such an important part of Theater Downtown and our renaissance and what we've done the past few years. So it was just, I mean, again, this was it was a beautiful show. It was such a fun to be a part of it, and certainly it was great to work with Alex, who is, you know, we were.
He didn't die, he just moved.
So yeah, he's like,
It's fine.
But it was a, you know, this was a wonderful experience, and certainly it's like, when you say like, on that show and the great experience we got on that show, into where we are today, it's just such a, it's obviously just being, it's just such a beautiful thing, so.
Great show. Okay, for the best last pre-pandemic show. Small mouth sound.
Get up there, Tim.
Tim was in his house.
Tim showed his ass.
I'm not bending over for this. I already did that in that show.
This is so sweet because this was a show that meant so much to me, and this show was fucking hard.
It was so good.
It was awesome.
But I mean, I was just so blessed with this amazing group of people who, this was my first full-length show directing, and I had this amazing cast of everybody who believed in me and wanted to come and be a part of it and tell this story, and it's a beautiful story, and I have such, as hard as it was, I have such fond memories of it, and Tim was a big part of that, and Kevin and Chuck and Beth and Susie and Kelsey, absolutely, and Kathleen, absolutely dream to work with, and it was honestly a gift. And I'm just so grateful for you and the rest of the cast, and Alex, who was also just such a big mentor to me during that time, such a big helper, and Catherine, who's our stage manager, and thank you to everybody. I mean, it was beautiful, and I'm so glad I got to do it.
I was very fortunate to do that show because it was something that it was unlike anything that I'd ever done before, which that was only like my third show ever. So, but it was so unique, and Jonathan was just incredible. Just really took a script that there wasn't much in the script because we had no actual lines. It was all done without speaking, and so it was really Great, and actually, funny story, I was approached to do this show. Catherine approached me, I was doing Yellow at the time, and Catherine came up and said, how do you feel about full frontal nudity? I said, full frontal nudity? She says, well, maybe not full frontal. I said, okay. So I decided to do it, and I was very happy that I got to do it because the cast was amazing.
So were we.
Let your ass talk!
But it was just an amazing experience, and I couldn't have been happier with what we were able to do, and in a space that was different than anything I'd ever performed on. We were in a yoga studio, so it was.
Big thanks to them for being willing to. They were so open with everything from smoking weed to nudity to fire to everything. They were on board. Just let us do everything we wanted. Beautiful.
Woo!
So, all right, two more. For the best theater downtown show at Birmingham Festival. The Crucible.
She's a witch! How do you know she's a witch? She looked like one. She turned me into a newt. I don't know.
Into a newt, Debbie.
Oh. Okay. I've never done the Crucible, even though, as we say in the play that we're doing, every high school does it, and everybody has to read it. This is the first time it's done it, and it was a beautiful show, and Sarah had some amazing concepts that worked so beautifully, and it was just a real joy to do. Yay!
Yes.
I'll say something. It was my second time being in the Crucible.
Oh.
I was actually in the Crucible back when I was, 20-something years old in college, and played Reverend Harris, and I got to play Reverend Harris. But it was really a joy to come in and play Judge Danforth and have that juicy villain role, and it was really.
You're a
blast.
dick.
I want to say something to you.
We're all going to say something.
Oh, no. Oh, okay. So I didn't want to do the Crucible because I felt like that was too wide of a show for me to do. And I'm so sorry, but it's
It usually is.
And so when Sarah asked me to do the show,
I asked you to audition, yeah.
Yeah, okay, she did ask me. I don't even remember auditioning. But I auditioned because I love Sarah, and I love Sarah so much. Like, Sarah, she's like a sister from another. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's Sarah. And so when I was doing the show, I just was like, really, and I played Mary Warren, and I was like, I didn't really know her for a lot of weeks, and then she gave me a note that that scene where I wasn't really sick. I was like not being sick. I was like, oh, word? And that was the best direction someone gave me, and that just changed the whole catalyst for Mary Warren, and she was awesome. So today, the Crucible is actually one of my favorite shows that I've ever done. Yeah.
You don't have to say it.
Sarah had great new ideas for the show that worked great. It was a great cast to work with. I mean, everybody was great. And Carl, who's not here tonight, but
He's also still alive.
Yeah.
He's not
I guess he does.
He's dead to me.
He lives.
He knows what he did.
I saw him 3 days ago.
Unless something happened today or yesterday. But yeah, he was a great proctor. And it was just a really sort of moving show to work on.
Yeah, no, that was a really special show, especially one where actively when we were trying to do these shows and could not get a rested building to work from, and so many. That's a great example of the community coming together to allow for us to find somewhere to do it. Fun fact about that show: all of us weren't together to perform together until the final dress.
No, it was the second to final dress.
Second to final dress.
It was
We
the
were all
penultimate
together.
dress.
Just to give you an idea, just all those schedules, and yet once again have to keep bragging on Sarah.
And that was my first show. to direct.
First one to direct.
I don't know why the fuck I chose that.
It's awesome. And thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to play Reverend Hale. I never thought that I would ever have that opportunity. And
You were awesome.
She was amazing. The whole cast was incredible. I could not have asked for a better experience. I mean, as a first-time director, there were a lot of things I learned, but it was fucking, y'all are fucking incredible. So, thank you.
thank you. Still here. But one more. And last but not least, the best show at Encore Theater.
The hottest show.
The hottest show!
Playroom to the cast. Them.
Oh, Benny.
I'm adding every one of you.
Is this the whole cast? Except for Alice.
Okay. So I'm gonna do story time. I'm waiting for Penny. I've wanted to be a part of Theater Downtown's board for 10 fucking years. Okay? And I
Please in,
get
how they bring the wide angle in.
Here they are.
It's like the wedding picture.
So I get a call from Sarah wanting to know if I would be willing to direct this show. It's kind of a last minute thing, and did I want to have auditions? And I said, hold on, let me make some calls. I called the strongest, best actors that I knew in Birmingham. That didn't, I hadn't really worked with a lot of them, but I called the best people. And they all fucking showed up. And they said yes. And we sweated our fucking balls off. And we yelled over fans. And oh my God, we rehearsed in random parking lots and whatever we could do. And from that moment, I knew that I belonged with Theater Downtown.
Thank you again. Long live the lost season. May we never have one again.
Well, we're getting down to the wire, folks. We only have a couple of awards left. The next award we're giving out is for Best Ensemble. And the ensemble is very important in every show. The ensemble makes the cast is greater than the sum of its parts, and every ensemble needs to come together to make the show work. And you need somebody in the ensemble that's strong and powerful to be the lead, and you need somebody that is a strong and powerful supporting player, and you need someone to present themselves with intellect. Somebody who's a brain, and you need somebody that's powerfully athletic that can be like a jock, and maybe a diva, that's kind of like a princess. That's the Breakfast Club. Sorry. I gotta work on these definitions. Anyway, here to present the award for Best Ensemble, board member Jesse Byron.
Bag of cats.
Several bags of cats. The arts are about bringing people together, and I truly believe nothing really demonstrates that quite as much as community theater and an ensemble, and people coming together who just give a shit and become greater than the sum of their parts. So with that, nominees for Best Ensemble, audience choice are Duck Hunter Shoots Angel, The Front Page, A Bright New Boise, Dance Nation, The Goat, Fool for Love, We Three Queens, and the award goes to Bright New Boise.
Fuck. You should understand, right? Okay.
Let's give it up for Bright New Boise. And then for our board jury award, once again the nominees are the previous season. And the jury award goes to, damn, what tape did you use?
Medical tape.
This is a doctor.
Dance Nation!
a dancer, so to like be a dancer and an actor was really, really cool. And working with Tani was really great.
Yeah.
She brought in a lot of new techniques for us to try, like Levon and connecting what we're doing to our movement and the acting, and it was just a whole lot of fun. So thank you guys.
So the Best Director Award is up next, and the director is the person that has the vision for the show, that sees the show as it should be presented on stage. It is involved with all the casting and helps paint the set and build the set and go on Good Morning Alabama and be there every night and dealing with the egos of the actors and the costume decisions. And constantly getting asked questions like, "How much do you need from me?" Sorry. Here to present the award for Best Director, Board Member Marcus Lake.
Everyone else has said something, I'm going to say something.
Yeah.
I'm glad to be back here and working with Theater Downtown. But I'll tell you one of the things I love about this place, and which keeps kind of circling back in my orbit over time. You know, I teach theater at the University of Montevallo.
Woo!
It's a little quirky, kind of like this place. I love that. But what sets them really apart is no one's doing theater here because they have to. And the thing that I love the most about this place is every time I walk in, there's people who have a passion and a love. And you know, I think we're trying to think back what got me into it to begin with, and that's what it was. And every time I walk in this building, it just warms my heart so much. Every time I come see a show, I'm like, this is it. This is why we do it. You know, it's not birthing babies, but I think in some ways it really does save lives.
Yeah.
All right, so Best Director, Audience Choice Award. The nominees are, I should put my fucking glasses on. All right.
Yeah, Dad.
Mike the nominees are Mike Cudliffe, Jesse Byron, Doug Hunter Shoots Angel, Sarah James, The Front Page, James Kitchens, A Bright New Boise, Connie Stevens, Dance Nation, Kelsey Crawford, The Goat, Karen Clark, Fool for Love, Billy Ray Bruton, We Three Queens. The Hobo Award goes to, open up please. This is not my skill set. All right, here we go. I think I tore it. Turn it over, here we go. Karen Clark, Fool for Love.
Directing is about casting. That's 90% of the fucking job. And I had the best cast ever. All I had to do was say yes. And they did the rest.
Moving on to the Board Jury Award. See if I do better at opening this one this time.
Yeah, take your time.
Take my time a little bit. Here we go. All right.
Damn.
Same nominees. And the winner is Kelsey Crawford.
All right, folks, we're getting down to the wire. Before we get to the Best Show Award, we have a very special award to give out, and it's the Happy Hobo Award. And here to present that award is Board Member Bates Redwine.
All right, hello everybody. So the Bill Shanks Happy Hobo Award is a long tradition. It's been going on, not sure when the first one was given out, but it was given out to Bill Shanks, who was an early board member at Theater Downtown. He was the attorney who worked pro bono nonstop to get us our 501c3 nonprofit status, which was a huge achievement. It made Theater Downtown exist. And then he sadly, died at a young age of a brain aneurysm, unexpectedly. So this award is in honor of him. But anyway, I'm gonna bring it back together. But every year we try to give this award to the person who has made the biggest difference in the life of the theater. And there's no question who deserves this award. The person that has kept Theater Downtown going, who found our new space, who's pulled it all together, and that's Sarah James.
I love you guys. I managed to not cry until now, obviously, and I kind of wondered if this was coming because nobody asked me who should be nominated. And, so I was like, well, that's kind of rude, but so as Marcus said, it's not Breaking Babies, but I don't think that I would still be here without Theater Downtown. I did my first show at Theater Downtown when I was 3 months sober, and that was the first show I had done in 5 years since college. I got the bug again, and I couldn't stop, and Theater Downtown has been my home since then. Obviously, it made a kind of a difference, but but without Theater Downtown, I really don't know if I would be here today. And so it has kept me sober for 13 years, even despite it sometimes. But I'm so grateful for this place, I can't even, so thank you all.
Again, that's my wife. So, we're just down to the last award of the night. It's for Best Show, and I get to present it, so here we go. Here is the Audience Choice Award for Best Show at Theater Downtown, and the nominees again are Duck Hunter Shoots Angel, The Front Page, Bright New Boise, Dance Nation, The Goat, Fool for Love, and We Three Queens. And the Hobo Award goes to, if I can break through this indestructible tape, Audience Choice Award goes to, thank you, Leslie, Dance Nation!
When we won the best ensemble, I forgot. Y'all, working with them was incredible, and honestly, the cast was just so awesome. And then that's why we won this, because of how awesome we were, right? Guys, so honestly, the show would have been nothing without all of us. So thank you, Holly. Thank you, Penny.
Last award of the night, the board jury award for the best show. You know what the nominees are. And according to the board, the best show at Theater Downtown in 2024-2025 was Fool for Love!
I've loved this show for so long, and I've been trying to get people to do the show. Theater Downtown was like, fine, fucking shut up. And I got Tim, and I got Sarah, and I got Josh, and I got Blake, and I gave them the script 4 or 5 fucking months in advance. And it was beautiful, and I got the best compliment I'd ever gotten, that it was cinematic, and they pushed themselves into areas that they weren't used to, and they hurt themselves physically and mentally. Sarah and Tim. And it was the best fucking show.
We will be doing our next show in about 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
When it opens, it's going to be an amazing show. It's got an amazing cast. It's the first show of our 2025-2026 season. Go to theaterdowntown.org right now. Buy your season flex pass for the entire season. Save some money. Come see all of our great shows. We've got some amazing shows coming next season. We're very excited to be here for our second year. And thank you all tonight.
Woo!